So, brother, let me tell you the joys of a UPS. You know, if let go right now, all of that information gone, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. So you need to, buy a UPS. You don't want to corrupt your files, you know?
For no, you don't ask them, you know.
But one day you will find out the importance of saving your life with a UPS, my brother.
Okay.
And today is the day you learn, my brother. Heresy will not go unpunished.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Peyton, your video start.
Hello folks, and welcome to another episode of Technicational. My name is Peyton Wilmot, and today we are going to be reviewing the APC BR1500 Pro. Yes, that mother of UPS. Today is the day we're going to review it. So we are the main part now, right? So the main part of this UPS is the plugs, what you connect to it. So there are four type of plugs on the BR1500 Pro. You have one is surge protected outlets. Then you have battery backup outlets with surge protection. Then you have battery backup outlets with surge protection that are master controlled. And then you have backup battery outlets. 4. Now let me give you the difference between the two from my experience. So the backup battery outlets, when power go, it will provide current to those devices. Alright, so if you want to have something that will run for a little time after the power goes, or if there's a major circuit problem, you put it on the battery side. Now, if you have things that you don't really need for run off battery, like for instance a speaker system or a printer, you can put it on the surge protected side, but when the power goes, it goes as well. But you won't have to worry about surge hitting those devices. Then you have the master control surge protected outlets. Now it's the same as the surge protected outlets before. Difference is now that they are also controlled by the master device that you plug in. Now don't worry, might sound like me I talk Spanish about this master control and master. I'm going to explain it just a little further down in the video. Then you have master control battery surge protected outlets. Now these outlets are controlled by the master control device, but they're also on battery. So if power go, the master control device won't turn off and that device won't turn off either. So you hear me talk about master control this, master device. What the hell me I talk about, right? Alright, let me explain it now. This is interesting. Okay, so this UPS has a single outlet that is labeled master, right? Now you can plug any device you want into this master outlet, but this is how that outlet works. Say for example, you plug your TV into the master outlet, right? The master control outlets that are labeled differently, you can have your PS4, you know me there back of days, PS5 or your Xbox One plugged into the master control outlets with, for example, your audio system or your charging port for whatsoever reason, whatever you want to plug in, right? How it works is if you turn on the TV because it's in the master outlet, when you turn on this TV in the master outlet, it then switches on current to go to the master control outlets. So the master device turns on, then it switches on all the other master outlets. So it doesn't really sound important, right? But get this. So given a scenario what always happens to me, you head into the house, you turn on your TV, you play some game whatsoever, somebody call you, some emergency, or for example, for me, I play a game before you leave for work, which is bad, don't do it. So you play a game, you look on the watch, crap, I'm late. Instead of turning off everything, boom, turn off the TV, out of the house, TV turn off, game system turn off, audio system turn off, everything in the master control section turn off by just you turning off the TV. So now that you understand that, does it work? Yes, it does. It doesn't do it immediately, which is a good thing. So if you turn on the TV, or for instance, you turn on the monitor, whatever you set as your master device, it takes 2 to 3 seconds to click in that relay and send current to the other master control outlets. And it does the same when you turn it off as well. Okay, so the next thing, which is pretty important, is that you have a battery indicator, and this battery indicator tells you how much of the battery you have left or how much of the battery is actually recharged, which is pretty good and it's pretty accurate. And from 0, the battery takes a pretty long time to charge up, but while it's charging, you don't have to worry. Every device that's connected is still under surge protection. Moving on a little more, you also have the load capacity. Now, you will have 10 outlets at the back of this UPS, and you can plug in 10 items. But depending on the wattage and the current pull for each device, you can overload the circuit. And instead of guessing what and how or if you overload the circuit, they actually have a visual load capacity on the LCD screen to know how much percentage of the load the UPS can handle, and if you need to take off something so that it doesn't trip the onboard breaker. So you also have the ability to see the amount of voltage coming in and the amount of voltage going out, which is pretty important. You will know if JPS is giving you too much current, and that is a no-no. Okay, so the next thing, you don't actually see this on the UPS, but the UPS actually has an automatic voltage regulator where if the voltage is too high coming in, it will adjust the voltage to send out the proper voltage to each device that is connected. So guess what? I have to come up with a camera for this. I can't come up with a camera, but yeah. These are the three most important menus I found in this UPS. Okay, first one, which is very important, is that you can actually see the wattage of devices are using that are connected to the UPS. You don't understand how this is important. I just realized the PS4 that I have use more wattage than the TV I have, and also the PS4 use more wattage playing certain games, and it also use more wattage upon top of that if you're using the system playing a game and put it in the background to access the menu. I just realized that because there's a visual readout of the wattage being used by the devices connected. You don't understand how this opened up my eyes. So the second most important thing about the BR1500 Pro is that, yes, you know this problem we usually have where you don't know how long the equipment you have on the UPS, how long it will stay on battery if power go. Solved. There is a menu and this operates in real time. There's a menu that gives you a readout of how long the devices that are connected to the battery side of the UPS, how long it will stay on before the battery goes dead. Is it accurate? Yes, it is. The third most important thing that this UPS do is it actually has an event counter. Now, event counter? Yeah, an event counter. Meaning, if there's a power surge, power outage, if there's a short circuit, if the power voltage down, if you get high voltage, low voltage, whatever kind of problem that occurs and you're on the UPS and the devices that you plug in are on the UPS, it counted. So if GPS go boop, boop, with the light, one count. If them send high voltage and the UPS stop it, a next count. You get the drift, right? Now, the 2 weeks that I have this UPS, it shows the importance of having some protection on your computer or your entertainment system, because on average, even when I'm not at the house, I'm reach home, on average, there is 2 events each day. You know, understand what I mean? 2 events. Sadly, it don't tell you if it's a power outage or a surge, but 2 critical events happen every single day for 2 weeks. So you know why people TV and people game system just die and you don't know. 2 events every day. This UPS also has the ability to add an external battery pack, which will extend the battery and how long devices run on battery without power. I don't actually have it, but you can actually get it out here to buy, again, at AccuPower. So, what are my final thoughts on the APC BR1500 Pro? This thing is more than a UPS, meaning everything I thought a UPS could do, can do, and then it surprised me with a whole lot more. The fact that you can actually see the wattage of any device being used from a LCD screen, really good. And the fact that you can see how much time GPS try to burn down your house, even better. So there you have it, folks. We have done all our tests, and yeah, everything that it says it can do, it actually can do. And as you can see, this review has actually showed you that GPS is silently killing your devices if you don't have a UPS or a surge protector at your house. Yeah. Anyhow, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. And I have to say, this would not be possible without your comments, your views, and your likes. Continue to do that. Continue to tell your friends about the channel. And until next time, you know the drill. Peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.